NXT took place last night from the Performance Center. You had a main event headlined by Finn Balor against Thatcher against Dexter Lumis, and you started the show off with a music video telling the Rocky IV story last week as Keith Lee as Rocky Balboa, Dominic Dijakovic as Apollo Creed, and Karrion Kross as Ivan Drago. The classic Rocky IV. How many Rocky IV storylines have they done? You had the stuff with Rusev and Lana. They love Rocky IV, you can tell. Huge fan of that. Actually, the Rocky movies have a huge influence on WWE because when you look at Rocky III, Hulk Hogan was there, and that was a huge reason why he got over. He was Thunderlip, so actually the Rocky movies are very well connected to wrestling. Anyway, started the show off with a tag team match at Io Shirai teaming up with Tegan Nox against Dakota Kai and Candice LeRae. Io Shirai pins Candice LeRae. I would like to see Io and Candice have a long feud because they're actually opposites of where they were a year ago. Because remember, Io turned on Candice LeRae and killed her. Like, she beat the living fuck out of Candice, and they had that awesome match on that takeover last year, which I loved, man. That was such a that was a hell of a women's match. But I'd like to see it reversed now with Io Shirai as the heel, as the babyface champion, and Candice LeRae as the heel, because last year it was the opposite. So this was a good matchup. I'm a big fan of Io. I like Candice. I like Dakota. I like Tegan. I like all four women here. They had a good match. All four of them are talented. Shirai gets the win on Candice. So they did clips from the Pat McAfee podcast with Adam Cole. So Triple H said it was all a misunderstanding. Here's the thing. I think it's a work. When I first saw it, I thought, oh, for sure it's a work. Then I hear people, oh, it's not. Then when you hear Pat McAfee call Adam Cole small, if you listen to the full clip, it sounds like Adam Cole got mad. He might have actually got mad, but it could have been they worked themselves into a shoot, brother. Could have been that, but I think it's 100% work. I think people, the fact that they're using it on NXT now, it has to be. So they show Johnny Gargano taking on Roderick Strong. I mean, I hate Johnny Gargano now. I want him gone. I want him on the main roster. Shouldn't be in NXT. Gargano's someone, he just peaked. He's like a cock now with Candice. Seriously, I hate it. Roderick Strong, man, he's just, oh man, he is. Once the Undisputed Era breaks up, like, you guys boring. Just put the Undisputed Era on the main roster. I'm tired of these guys in NXT for eternity. Maybe they're just going to keep them there. I just don't want them in AEW. I don't know. You can have them do good on NXT, but the ratings, it's not like they're laying the world on fire. Good matchup here, enjoyable. Two guys are very good. Gargano gets the win, and he pinned him clean in the middle of the ring. Dakota Kai does a backstage interview, says she's done being a team player, she's done with Candice LeRae. Does this she mean she's done it with Raquel Gonzalez said as well? We don't know. Anyway, she wanted to be a number one contender, but Ripley confronts her to make a challenge. Ripley wants the next title shot, and Dakota Kai says she'll talk to Mr. Regal, so we get that. Timothy Thatcher in a backstage interview. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't care about the main event that much. They do all four members on this era backstage, and Kyle O'Reilly's trying to hype everyone up, but it seems like they're all down. Mercedes Martinez, who's been coming with Robertson and Leah, defeated Shotzi Blackheart. I like Mercedes. They got her in. She was older when they first signed her. She made her debut at the Rumble. I think she can be a star if they really want to push her. I don't think they push her like they pushed, I don't know, Shayna Baszler, for instance, who came on when she was older. But I do like Mercedes, and she gets the win. They do Keith Lee come in the ring for a promo. He calls out Karrion Kross. And he's mad at him. They had Cameron Grimes on the stage, and he needed. He goes after Keith Lee, and he gets hit with a choke slam, and he hit him with a stinger splash. Lights come out, and they show Scarlett Bordeaux in a red evening gown. Lucky for us, she wears black gloves with claws on them, like she was Catwoman in Batman Returns. I love Candice LeRae. Meanwhile, Grimes tries to sneak attack Lee, and then all of a sudden they have a Karrion Kross promo on the video screen, and he presented him with two choices. He gives him a title shot, or he doesn't want to see the other one, or everyone will suffer. So they are setting up the match. You had Imperium take on Everrise, which is Chase Parker, and Matt Morrell Okay, match. Not huge on Imperium. William Regal addressed the angle from earlier in the show. He had Isaiah Swerve Scott beat Jake Atlas. Pretty average match. Not much to say here. It was alright. You had them talk about the triple threat match. And eventually you have the main event. So winner qualifies into the North American Championship ladder match. Solid matchup here. They went Dexter Loomis. I thought they'd go with Balor, but they went with Loomis, so he's in there. I guess this is a takeover before SummerSlam, but it's in the Performance Center most likely, I assume, because I don't think they can do a takeover on a boat because they want to do SummerSlam on a boat or something, but I don't know. That was NXT. Okay, show. Dexter Loomis gets the win, and he advances to the North American Championship ladder match at TakeOver. NXT TakeOver 30.